from Canada. This makes the third continent I've ever been in. That's cool. We are currently in Vancouver, at our last stopover before we go back home to Germany. And we are renting a cute little Airbnb with other people. We have our own private bedroom and bathroom, but we're sharing the living room, dining room and kitchen with everybody else. And we are located at Horseshoe Bay, which is in West Vancouver, a bit further out of the city. And I think it's a cozy little corner here. It's not too busy. It has beautiful dark green hills with forest on them around it. And within a 2-minute walk, we can be at the ferry terminal and explore the islands around Vancouver. So that's pretty cool. And what I'm gonna do today is just start walking. I'm not gonna do a proper hike around Vancouver because I'm a bit worried about bears. According to the internet, there are black bears and grizzlies around Vancouver, and I'm not really used to having huge predator animals in the forest I hike in. So we're gonna play it safe, gonna stay as close as possible to civilization, but still get a bit of nature in, if that makes sense. Yeah, that means I don't have a specific trail I'm gonna do today. I'm just gonna start walking. There's a hill we can actually see from our balcony. Gonna try to get up there. And then somewhere in that direction, there should be a park. Gonna see if I can find a way to that one. And you're gonna come exploring with me. But before we do that, actually we have to post this very heavy parcel. And the reason is actually that I had to pay an overweight charge when we flew from New Zealand to Canada. My suitcase is 7 kilos too heavy, and we have 2 more flights ahead of us. So 1 to Ottawa and 1 back to Germany. And if I would have to pay overweight charge again, that would be very expensive. So what I did is I got this parcel and put all of my heavy clothing in there, and I'm gonna mail it to my parents back in Germany. That is still very expensive, but it actually will be less than paying for the overweight charges twice. Yeah, I definitely learned my lesson. Next time I'm gonna go on vacation, I'm gonna pack half the things. It is how it is. Learn from my mistakes, don't overpack, kids. But we're not gonna let that ruin our day. We're gonna use this beautiful weather and go exploring. All right, I was able to ship the parcel. Just so you know how expensive overpacking is. Shipping the parcel was around 120 Canadian dollars. That is around 95 euros. But paying the overweight charge twice would have been 200 Canadian dollars, which is about 135 euros. So shipping it was the better deal. Still a very expensive mistake though. Cannot recommend. But yeah, I got rid of the parcel. I got myself a Cliff Bar and now I'm ready to roll. Doesn't seem like I can get up on that hill. There is a fence all the way around it, and there is actually part of the fence torn down, so physically I could go up there, but I'm posting this stuff online. I have a certain responsibility and I want to be a role model, so we're not gonna just trespass into a fenced off area. Plan B, the park it is. guess I found Whytecliff Park, and it's stunning here. It's at the ocean, and there's all these rocks and the pine trees, and it's absolutely beautiful. The weather is perfecto, and I couldn't have asked for a better day. Seriously, just going for a walk in a random direction without any expectations is the absolute best. I can 100% recommend it. There are seals here and starfish. The first time I've ever seen a starfish out in the wild. The houses on the way here, even walking through the residential streets, the houses on the way here were so cool. I love looking at cool architecture. And now I just had my little snack with the most beautiful view. And I'm gonna see if I can go through the park to head back home to see a bit more. But yeah, I am beyond happy. This is the best. And it's really close to houses, and there's a lot of people here, so I'm not scared of bears. I think I'm lost. I'm surprised, not me. I'm still in the park, but it looks like a full-on forest. I guess park has a different meaning in Canada. It is absolutely beautiful here still. I have just no idea if this trail I'm going on will actually lead me towards our Airbnb. I'm just like, the ocean is on my left. And as long as I keep the ocean on my left, I should theoretically move into the right direction. But also, my phone's battery almost dead. Let's just hope that my theory is correct, and I will actually find my way back to the Airbnb. Civilization. I know where I am. Here's the fence that kept us from going further before we went to the park. Oh sweet, I'll definitely find back home then. Great news. Cool, thanks for sticking around. See you tomorrow. The next day we took the bus and explored Vancouver City. There definitely were some pretty little places there, but I gotta say overall it's not my favorite city. It just was really loud and crowded, but then again I'm not really a city girl, so that's not surprising. The highlight of the day though was cookies we got from Bonus Bakery, fully vegan bakery, and it looked a bit squished, but it was really delicious. And also they had a really cool recycling bin set up where you would hold your trash in front of the bin. The camera that was built into the bin would tell you where to put your trash in so that it would get recycled again. And I thought that that was really cool. The next day we were craving some nature again, so we boarded a ferry to Bowen Island, and it was absolutely beautiful there. We just walked around the township of Snack Cove for a little bit and explored the forest that was surrounding it, and stumbled across Bridal Veil Falls, which was such a beautiful little waterfall in the middle of the stunning forest. But really everything around there was so pretty. I can highly recommend this little island. They also had some food in the Snack Cafe. They had a vegan breakfast muffin that had scrambled tofu in it, and it was so delicious. And as a little dessert, I got myself some chocolate ice cream from Branch on Bowen. That was also really chocolatey and really good. Continuing with the food theme, the next day we had a little coffee and a snack at this little cafe in Horseshoe Bay that is called Seaside Village. I just thought it had the most cozy vibes going on, and I was a huge fan of this little cafe. We decided to spend our last evening here outside and trying to watch some seals, and we are just admiring the view, and I said to my partner, wouldn't it be so cool if they just came diving right below us? And then that's literally what happened. I got a bit of it on camera actually. Let's see if we can get some more shots. And then that was already it for Vancouver. The next day we got up early and headed to the airport to make our way to Ottawa. But that will be next week's video. Thank you so much for tuning in again. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all again next week. Goodbye!